Hello friends, this time I will show you the Bollywood movies that enter the box office in 2021, and here is the list, so don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next interesting video. Let's go. Sooryavanshi, a glimpse of this film, showing a recount of 1993 Mumbai blasts. The film opens with the death of parents of DCP and ATS chief Veer Sooryavanshi, who later finds out that a Lashkar chief and terrorist Omar Hafiz is planning more attacks. Release date 5 November 2021. Directed by Rohit Shetty. Cast: Akshay Kumar as DCP Veer Sooryavanshi, the chief of ATS Katrina Kaif as Dr. Rhea Sooryavanshi, Veer's wife. Ajay Devgan as DCP Bajirao Singham, extended cameo appearance. Ranveer Singh as Inspector Sangram Simba Balarao, extended cameo appearance. Javed Jaffrey as IG Kabir Shroff, Veer's senior officer. Vivan Batina as Senior Inspector Vivan Singh. Niharika Raizada as Inspector Tara Manchandani. Jackie Shroff as Omar Hafiz, Lashkar chief and a terrorist. Gulshan Grover as Kader Usmani, a terrorist. Abhimanyu Singh as Riaz Hafiz, and other actors. Bottom, a glimpse of this film. In 1984, Indian Airlines Flight 691, resembling Indian Airlines Flight 421, is hijacked, the seventh such hijacking in India in 5 years, with all the previous ones ending in acquiescence to the hijackers' demands that other terrorists be freed and money be delivered. During her briefing, Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, frustrated at the lack of action taken on the matter, decides to allow a raw agent code-named Bell Bottom to handle the case. Release date 19 August 2021. Directed by Ranjit M. Tiwari. Cast: Akshay Kumar as Anshul Malhotra, Agent Bell Bottom. Lara Dutta as Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. Bonnie Kapoor as Radhika Malhotra. Huma Qureshi as Adila Rahman. Adil Hussain as NF Suntuk. Denzel Smith as RN Kao. Anirudh Dave as Poochchi. Thale Dasal Vijay as PV Narasimha Rao. Zain Khan Durrani as Daljit Singh aka Dadi. Dali Ahluwalia as Robbie Malhotra, Mamik Singh as Ashu Malhotra, and other actors. Antim, The Final Truth, a glimpse of this film. The movie opens with Rajveer narrating the story of a common farmer's life, where he is forced to sell his land and works as a farm laborer in his own land. One such story is of Rahulia's, son of a farmer. His father too had sold his land and is living as a watchman in his own land. One day, the landlord beats up Rahulia's father and a fed-up Rahul challenges that he would get back his land. Release date 26 November 2021. Directed by Mahesh Manjrekar. Cast: Salman Khan as Inspector Rajveer Singh, a police officer. Ayush Sharma as Rahul Patil Rahulia, a gangster. Mahima Makwana as Mandana Manda Chadha, Rahulia's girlfriend. Jishu Sengupta as Pitya. Nikitan Deer as Daya. Sachin Kedakar as Dadaram Patil, Rahulia's father. Chaya Kadam as Durpai Patil, Rahulia's mother. Mahesh Manjrekar as Satya. Upendra Lamay as Nanya. Sayaji Shind as Head Constable Uday, and other actors. A glimpse of this film. Babra Pandi and Katani Qureshi are from a village called Bagadpur, where it is customary for the girl to be kidnapped against her will by the guy who wishes to marry her. They are tasked by their boss and kidnapping gang leader Gunia Bai to kidnap Roohi as part of a contract by a guy who wishes to marry her. However, a death in the family of the groom forces them to keep her in hiding in an abandoned woodwork shop so that the marriage can take place after the funeral. Release date 11th of March 2021. Directed by Hardik Mehta. Cast: Janvi Kapoor as Roohi, Afsa. Rajkumar Rao as Babra Pandi. Varun Sharma as Katani Qureshi. Alex Onel as Tim. Manav Vij as Gunia Shakil. Sarita Joshi as Bhutia. Sumit Gulati as Paris. Rajesh Jais as Rui's father. Gautam Mehra as Lucky Pandit. Adesh Bharadwaj as Riaz. Abhinav Jain as Inspector. Anurag Arora as Tantric, and other actors. Mumbai Saga, a glimpse of this film. Amartya Rao John Abraham belongs to a lower middle-class family and his father sells vegetables at a railway overbridge. All the vendors there are forced to pay protection money to gangster Gaitonde, Amoli Gupta. One day, some of the dreaded Gaitonde's henchmen assault Amartya's teenage brother Arjun. Enraged, Amartya trashes the entire gang. He is arrested by the police and subjected to further abuse by Gaitonde's henchmen. Release date the 19th of March 2021. Directed by Sanjay Gupta. Cast John Abraham as Amartya Rao, the main antagonist. Imran Hashmi as Inspector Vijay Savarkar. Kajal Agarwal as Seema Rao. Rohit Roy as Jakar Baba Shind. Anjana Sukhani as Sonali Kaitan. Ashish Naring as then MLA Vishwas Patil. Mahesh Manjrekar as Chief Minister Bao. Pratik Babur as Arjun Naik, Amartya's brother. And other actors. Bunty Aur Babli 2. A glimpse of this film. The movie is said to be a rib-tickling comedy and it shows the story of two Khan couples who are pitted against each other. At the end of the movie, they will discover who the superior Khan couple is, and to do so, they will put each other through a series of long cons that will leave you clutching your sides. You will see the odd Khan couple, Vimy and Rakesh, versus a new Khan couple whose names have not been revealed yet. Release date the 19th of November 2021. Directed by Varun B. Sharma. Cast Saif Ali Khan as Rakesh Trivedi Bunty 1. Rani Mukherjee as Vimy Saluha Trivedi Babli 1. Siddhant Chaturvedi as Kunal Verma Bunty 2. Sharvari Wah as Sonia Rawat Babli 2. Pankaj Tripathi as Police Inspector Jatayu Singh. Yashpal Sharma as Mayor Ashwin Kumar Dwivedi. Mohit Bagal as Golu Rajat Ajay Bose. Asrani as Rajmohan Bakshi. And other actors. Radhe, Your Most Wanted by. A glimpse of this film. Rana, a ruthless gangster, shifts to Mumbai to start a drug business. Rana kills a man for not returning the money he borrowed from him. The man is an accomplice of Mansoor Bhai. Rana starts selling drugs to not only to college students but to school children as well. Due to this, 12 people committed suicide in the last 3 months due to drug addiction. Mumbai police send 2 senior officers to stop Rana, but they were heavily drugged and killed. The police force decides to send Radhe, an undercover police officer, to the case. Release date the 13th of May 2021. Directed by Prabhu Deva. Cast Salman Khan as Radhe, an undercover police officer. Disha Patani as Dia Abhyankar, Radhe's love interest. Randeep Hooda as Rana. Jackie Shroff as ACP Avinash Abhyankar, Dia's brother and Radhe's boss. Sudhanshu Pandey as Dilawar. Megha Akash as Nikisha. Bharat as Inspector Sarvish. Gautam Gulati as Gurgat. Govind Namdev as IG Ramesh Patil. Praveen Tarde as Dagdu Dada. And other actors.